Hi everyone, it's Liz. I just wanted to do a little setup tour of my Roxy agenda planner slash wallet. I moved out of my two personal personal Maldens, the ochre that I bought from Pen Boutique and the purple personal Malden that my friend Sonia bought for me when she was in London. Unfortunately, the store closed. So I was using this finally as a wallet. I moved out of my Coach wallet into this, and then because the leather was so yummy on this, I had to use it. Try to move a organizer and wallet into one, and it was full. It was stuffed, but it was getting just too heavy, and so I've had this for years, never used it, and finally decided I'm gonna try it so that I could use less and find what I really needed. So that's why I'm doing this little project right now for myself, because I was carrying both of these and my A5 Malden. Carried them, these two in a little Daiso pouch, which is so cute. Love the polka dots. But this with the A5 was just too heavy. It was getting ridiculous. So I'll just go first over the inserts that came in the Roxy. I'm holding them in here right now. I couldn't fit my dividers I made from scrapbook paper that I just laminated, and well, first I traced, laminated, cut them out, and then punched holes with my crocodile. And the zipper on this wants to catch on it, and so I didn't want to mangle these, so I didn't put it in. I didn't put this in there either because I'm just trying it right now. So on to the Roxy Inserts. So it comes with this frosted ruler. It doesn't have the slits like the Filofax one, but it does have the inches and the centimeters. Very cute. And as you can see, this says the year on a page. It has 2004, 2005, 2006. I imagine I got it one of these years. I can't remember anymore. The nice thing is it is blank, so you just write in the month and dates and stuff like that. So these are the month on 2 pages, and you write in the month. It has lines for important events, and it's a Monday start date, and the lines are cute. So for the regular days of the week, it's got a lot of space, but Saturday and Sunday, look at barely anything. What can I fit in there? So this is more to use just because as a glimpse, quick pictures. I would use like my little Daiso stickers or little diary stickers to have a quick glance of what's going on. Here's the weekly. I'm going to do this. So you write the week, and it starts again Monday, so all the way, and then Saturday and Sunday are split, and you just have these little spaces, which not a fan of. And I can't tell if it's focusing, but there's lines, and then there's times. Every other line has the hour, so 8 to 12 on this side, and then 1 to 5 on that side, and then lines down here for evening. You know, sometimes I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, so this would not work for me. I would not use that. I would just use the lines. But I don't know, this green color, not a big fan of it, but I may try it at one point because I can. One of the other pages here, I'm using the divider, so there's no dividers, but I'll show you when I move into my Roxy. So it has project pages, so project title, description, a start and complete date, space, participants, and then plan and main steps, and then lines. So this is just a page, and then you can add multiple pages or use multiple of these ones. Then it has notes, so you can write the subject, date, location, and then it's just got lots of lines. And then the telephone addresses, these are just extra pages. It has spots for six contacts, and you know, pretty standard: name, home, office, fax, address, city, state, zip. And the actual tabs here, the A to Z, are on the telephone contact things. So you have this, and like I said, these are extras. But I don't really put all my contacts in my Filofax. I have my iPhone, and I have the old-fashioned address books that I keep my contacts in. So don't really need this, but who knows, I may want to use it. And it did come with a pad of graph paper or quadrille or quad paper, however you want to call it. So these are the inserts that came with my Roxy. I'll put that away. Now let's move into this. I'm just so excited. I have everything in one. As you can see, it's stuffed. So here's the front. I love this little logo. There's the side. It's probably about 2 inches. Here's the back side. Here's the bottom, the zip side of the zip. You see things are like poking. And then the top. And it has these are metal poles with the plastic, thick plastic Roxy. So I'll go over the wallet. Oh, I'll go over the planner part first, which is the front section. Now, I don't know if it's leather or pleather or what. Feels like leather. Feels nice. And the inside is fabric, and it has some kind of reinforcement stiffener thing inside here. So I'm paranoid it's going to break, especially because I have it so stuffed. But I love the design. Love the flowers and the hibiscus. Has a little pocket here. On the back side of this is where you could write, your address, name, date, all that. I mean, not date, but your identification. But I just love this, and plus I don't want my ID just showing like that. This is a fly leaf that I made out of transparency, old transparency I used from back in the day, and extra. So it's really pretty flimsy, but it covers the Roxy paper here, the cover sheet that came with it. It's cute. I just put some Hello sticky notes. So I just keep my list for shopping on here, and I just cross them out as I need them, as I buy them. So you can see this is the dividers that came with the Roxy planner, and they're kind of bent a little bit at the end, so it even hits what was made for the planner, but I'm using them for now. It's pre-printed monthly, weekly, project, notes, and telephone addresses here. So just 5 sections. So see, this green and white stripe just doesn't do anything for me, but it is what it is. It has the international holidays from 2004 2005. I printed these month on 2 pages from, I think, My Life in One Place or something like that. I'll put a link down here. As you can see, I'm not decorating this. I don't have time right now during the quarter, but I'm just using this as kind of glimpse of what I do. So my work days are the A's. If I have call, so I've been working a lot of late days. This week I have my seminar intensive week, and the girls have minimum days. So little things, birthday parties, that kind of stuff, birthdays, I stick there. I love my little Hello Kitty clip. And then I bought this clear plastic Filofax ruler, says today in top, and Filofax in the bottom. And it's thick compared to the the black ones or the other colored ones. And it's hard to pull out from the rings. I always feel, even with my Filofax, it's going to bust the rings. So that's why I keep it in the monthly section. But I have the rest of 2013. And then the Filofax 2014 pages I put in here. So you can see, haven't put anything in there yet. But that's my monthly. And here's the weekly. See, same boring design. And I just have it from September. These are the cotton cream Filofax inserts, week on 2 pages. And so I love that the weekends have the bigger spaces, because we do things too on the weekends. And you know, they have this week here, and then it starts Monday in the first, you know, section for the day. I have my today ruler from my Falafax, and then this was a transparency that I cut up. It was from Creative Imaginations. It's old. It's from, it was like a surfer line. So cut that up, use it as flyleaf. I haven't put anything on here. I do for my A5, but in case I do want to put post-its, that's there so I could easily see what's on the date. As you can see, I don't color code anything in this one yet because I'm still making my way through it. I write when I work, things I did, I got an oil change, you know, boring stuff. Yesterday my daughters and I went to carnival at their school. Sometimes I use it kind of like a diary. Oh, it's bad traffic. It took almost 2 hours to get home. I don't know what was going on. But as you can see, I have lots of stuff due. And so, before intensive week starts. So, I need to get on that. But I can't do it until I do this silly video. Which, I don't know why. But, I don't decorate. Not right now. Not in this one. Not in the personal. Like I said, when I am done with this quarter, that's what I want to do. I'll decorate a quarter at a time to make life easier for me and still have something pretty to look at. I do have this that came with that. Another transparency, same line from Creative Imaginations. I have the horizontal year planner. And I haven't written anything. This is for 2015, so all I've done was put the Daiso reinforcements in here. But I plan to put like holidays, birthdays, vacations, so it's easy to plan for the future. Hopefully this is the year I graduate. And I have the 2014 to 2017 4-year planner. Once again, all I have done is put the reinforcements. So I haven't put anything yet. Another way of keeping track of birthdays and holidays and such for future planning. And I also have in here the Punctuate Events calendar for 2013 and 2014. And as you can see, I'm just putting birthdays in here. Eventually I want to have a perpetual birthday calendar. So I just write from, you know, the dates 1 through 31 or whatever, how many dates. So September would be 30, and just write people's birthdays. And then the year they're born, if I have it in the parentheses, so you always know how, you could always calculate how old they are. So right now I'm just using this to get everything all in one place as they come along. Here is the project section, which right now it's kind of like my list. So dividers, I can't commit to any dividers. It's so sad. But things I want to make for the Falafax, which I've kind of done some of these. I name my personal Malden Feli, short for Philomena, which is the A5's name. This I use to practice pens on. These are highlighters, Uni Propus window when we went to Little Tokyo. So they had a green and a yellow, which you can't really see, which is good. It's just supposed to be highlighted. I was just checking for bleed through, and as you can see, not really too much showing through. The green shows a little, but it's a little darker. I have my Christmas gift list, and Mits T, M-I-T-S space T, has a YouTube channel. She found these Daiso transparency stickies. So she uses them to cover, so she just makes notes on that so she could toss that away and still keep the to-do rather than to buy to-do sheets, which I actually need to buy some personal size ones. But I thought that would be great for, like, especially this for the kid. You know, this one's just for the kids. So every year you could write what you wrote and then just toss it or save it, as would be my case. But then I wouldn't have to buy these to-do sheets because, you know, the Filofax ones are expensive, and I could print some and stuff like that, but I'm just too lazy to look around for things right now. So I'm making the birthday list for next year. That's it. These are just magnetic net memo pad from the Target dollar bin. It's like cut down to list up on top. It's a little thinner, as you can see, than the pages, but you know, just to write whatever notes I want to write on here, it works for that. So for the notes section, I had the colored papers that came with my Maldens and our other personal size Filofaxes, and everyone's got a color. So yellow is my hubby, blue is me because it's my favorite color. So yeah, I thought about giving it to him. No, in my color coding system, I'm blue, so I'm gonna stick with it. Purple is my older daughter Caitlin, and I'm trying to make a list, so I have to put everything together on here. And I have it on my iPhone too, so like I need to put it on here. So I have that, whatever random things, if I hear anything from the doctors, that kind of thing, put it there. And one for Emma, Emma's pink, and then my mother is orange, and it's got a lot of stuff for medical history and stuff, so when you go to doctors, I could just take it out, give it to them, and they could copy it and put it into their charts. So that's what that is. This is another transparency flyleaf I made just to separate things because there's not really space for dividers. Mitts Tea also used from Daiso some little paper clips that kind of stuck out a little bit because I don't have, as you can see, I don't have a lot of space for tabs and such. So those paper clips that stick out a little bit might be good for use as dividers. But this one was my daughter's school track calendar, so I have that in here. I have the girls' school registration forms, which I won't show you since it has a lot of personal information. But every year, you know, searching through my iPhone and going through all the contacts and everything and all that stuff, it's just a pain in the butt. So I copied them, shrunk them down to fit in here. They still have to fold, some of them, but at least it's easier to copy from year to year rather than looking through everything and stuff. So that's what I have here. For my addresses, like I said, I don't really keep too many, like all my addresses in here. I have it divided. So, for example, I'll just show you maybe at the top. This is just health. So, our dentist, that's our dentist. Everyone's health information, the doctors, dentists, the ophthalmologist, can't say it. Anything health related would go there. I have a section for my pen pals, which I would love more pen pals because the ones I wrote to, you know, I have a couple international that haven't written back, so I think I might be looking for more pen pals. Anything related to Filofax, crafting, that kind of stuff, the house, credit, you know, where our mortgage goes through that together, so if I need it, it's easy. Which sometimes I do when I'm out and about. And then this is a top-loading Filofax envelope, and I love the thick plastic. It has Daiso reinforcement, some stickers from one of my pen pals. And here's a back pocket. It's the fabric lining again. I love this print. And it's kind of hard to get into because of the reinforcement. There's a fabric pen loop, which is kind of hard. I'll show you when I pull out my pen. But this is the label. So this is the Roxy agenda, and back in the day it was $27. I don't even know if they make anymore. But this is the Lanai travel agenda. So I bought it thinking I'd use it when I travel, but I never did. But I do love it. And this, I tried putting my pen in here, but it would catch against all the tabs, even the Roxy tabs, so I don't want to put anything. And it's fabric, so when I tried to put it through, a pen through, the inside portion came out, so I don't like that. Now the wallet. Has two pockets on this side here, fabric. So I have my gift cards, or my daughter's gift cards from their birthdays, coupons, and you know, the cash stuff. I love this. It has this section for coins and things. I use the plastic Filofax holders to put my cards in, and I wanted to use them to tab them for health cards, car cards, and the such. I'm not going to flip through them because it has a lot of personal information. have my hubby's ID, or not card ID, his business card, so in case of emergency it's right there in the front, because when you open it you see it like that. My 2 credit cards I use. There's another pocket here where I keep cash, which I don't really have, so I don't mind that it's going in, plus it won't fall out when I open it. And it has 5 card slots here, so I have my ID, the most used cards right there. And my pen fits in here. Oh, I put it here and it closes up, but I'll show you. If I try to put it, it doesn't fit, or it kind of does. Actually, it does, but the pen, as you can see, butts up against the. Now it doesn't, of course, but it's butting up against the envelope here, and so I don't like that. And when I first put it in, this is my Inkjoy pen, the fabric on the inside was coming out, but I don't really like how that, because as you can see, it's kind of pushing the papers up, and it's already stuffed, so I don't want to use the pen loop. It's kind of sad. Maybe if I didn't have it so stuffed, but this is already the condensed version. But anyway, so I just stick that in there, and that's it. Very cute. I love it. It's heavy. It's probably 3 or so pounds, but you know, it's better than having the 2 Maldens in here. I will still keep this in here because I'm paranoid about it getting scuffed up in my purse. So that's that. Well, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave me a comment. I'm always perpetually changing things, as I know most of you are. That's what we do, right? Trying to tweak it to make it work for us, because I don't want a planner fail. And that's it. Thank you again for watching. Talk with you later. Bye.